you want to do things right? To keep up with keeping your lives tight. Tight as in being right with the truth of true insight. Who of you want to do things right? Who of you want to truly succeed in attaining all in that which is your need? To be heard by the real answerer of all deeds, the true hero of all whom pleads. Who of you really want to bow down to the true King of Kings commanding the crown? To worship the one that ever rules alone, commanding everything of creation from the seat of its throne.
Welcome to an I-Had moment, the calm before the storm. I'm your host, Minister Idris Taha, and with me we have Brother Fakil Abdul-Aziz. On the panel as well, we have Lord Holy-Apostle Deen Saleem, and we have a special guest on our show this evening, Brother Black 45. May His peace and other blessing within about everybody's presence. We can never praise our Lord Most High enough in the name of Ahezaah for this day, for blessing with this program, and to have a good camaraderie with these brothers and our sister who's not here on the set this moment, Holy Queen Mother Rabbi Saleem. But we give her a shout out as well. Peace, sister, how you doing? And we want to get into this topic this evening concerning, the determination to get this urban peace day done. And we recognizing from what the Lord is showing us that in spite of the lack of support or the lack of things that are trying to hinder this thing, is a greater call to help the people that are out there in the streets every day who are struggling, looking for solutions to problems that hurting the urban areas as a whole throughout this country. But at the same time, give them a focal point of voice. They can come here and come to enjoy the true spirit of familyhood, togetherness. Coming back to that, what we had as we grew up as young people in the hood, so to speak, that camaraderie. Your family was my family was your family. We knew we go to each other's houses and homes. So we want to join these brothers, with this spirit of love and hope and dedication to this cause, Urban Peace Day. Brothers, may I just peace about your presence as well.
Tremendous idea, the concept, and how everyone likes the idea of family and things going back to the way it was. Interesting, but on my job, my employer, my employment.
Right.
In the locker room, we've got our posters for Urban Peace Day put about and the like. And I looked at a poster that we had put up, and
really?
someone inscribed on top of the poster of Urban Peace Day. It said, "No such thing," with exclamation points on it.
Obviously a non-believer.
A non-believer, exactly. True
I
indeed.
found it interesting, but I'm thinking, I said, okay, as much as people, when we approach people with the idea of Urban Peace Day, and it's unanimous that they like the concept, from the people in the upper part of society to the common people, the grassroots people. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. The energy that goes behind it, or the effort that goes behind it, it becomes wanting. As if in reality people have gotten to the point that they don't believe in the reality that peace can be achieved, that family can be retained again as it once was, as everybody, so many people once remembered. Thus, when you talk about the struggle, what it is in us bringing about this Urban Peace Day, and nevertheless going forward.
Oh yeah.
Before I get started, with this thing, I just want to recognize my brother here, Brother Black 45.
Yes, sir.
He's a hard-working brother. He's been working in the community for a long time. I've been out here 28 years, 28 and a half years. And much of what I've done, has been like I've done it like on behind the scenes, on a private type of situation, educating people from psychiatrists and down to the grassroots people in the ghetto, And I met Black about 8 or 9 years ago. Man of his word, and Black took me back into certain parts of the ghetto that I hadn't been in, because I wasn't walking in those areas. He took me into the crevices, into the dark areas. You hear me? I mean, literally to the underground. And I ain't even gonna tell you about some of my experiences. But he baptized me again. I got baptized into the ghetto again. And I want to thank him, thank Allah, thank Ahezaah for that.
Yes.
And he's been a good brother. He got his own show.
Yeah.
What's your show, Black?
The name of the show is Newark HipHop. Comes on Cablevision Saturday nights, 11 p.m. For about a half hour. Get the best Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. Get the best of hip hop from a Jersey aspect. You know, you see a lot of up and coming artists coming from, you know, Jersey. You know, I know everybody used to seeing all the artists of the world and on mainstream, but you know, I think it's very important to have artists that people can see every day and identify with out of their communities. You know, on that quest of wanting to be successful and getting out there and, you know, getting their music heard. So it's been so far so good. It's been a great experience and a blessing to work with a lot of up and coming artists.
Right.
Well, you know, the thing I like, you know, about Black is that when we first got together, he wanted me, he threw me at the African Bambaataa. Is that the way you pronounce
African
his name?
Bambaataa.
He just threw me at him. He said, that's African Bambaataa. Here, go meet him. And I'm like, whoa, I ain't even ready for this.
Right.
We was in New Jersey Pack. I said, I'm not even ready for this.
Right.
Yeah.
And I looked at Black and I'm checking him out. I'm watching his work. I'm watching all the people he connected with. And I said, this man could be big.
Yeah.
He could be out of here.
Mm-hmm.
What is he doing? Down here with the grassroots people.
That's staying right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
You know, and he's working with them, and he's not only about hip hop, he's about educating them.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about just in music, I'm talking about in all the phases of life. You understand? Same thing that we about.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why I say I love this brother.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And after I had my journey with him for a while, and I kind of like went back into some other things, we never lost connection. We stayed on top. You know what I'm saying? I know what he was doing, you know, and I didn't have to call him to check. But whenever I called, it was just like yesterday we talked. You know what I mean? So I just want the audience to know that, you know, this man here, he is excellent. To me, he's the best in terms of the MCs around here.
Oh yeah.
You know. I mean, you know, what can I say? I don't want to get too deep with it because, you know, there's a lot of people out here trying to do their thing, but when it comes to heart and soul, this man here.
I always laugh when we met Black the same time. And I always remember Black going to different arenas and shows. Anybody that know Black as an MC know, first thing they say, page, that's Black's motto. That's his flow out there. And they somebody hear somebody doing that now, I got that they stole that from Black. They got that from Black. I heard Black do that for page, you know.
But the thing about it is, Black been working for urban peace for years.
Yes, he has.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
And I'm talking about going places where others are afraid to roam. Huh? And I ain't praising the brother. I'm just giving him recognition for what he's done. Praise is due to the Lord Most High.
True indeed.
But the Lord is working through this man.
Yes, sir.
And you know, I'm proud and happy that, you know, that Ahezaah has connected us up.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And the brother's spiritual too.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
he's spiritual in the real way of spiritual. I'm not talking about that emotionalism that people think is spirituality. I'm talking about the brother reads you.
Yes, sir.
I know because I read. So this brother over here reading me.
Yeah, true indeed.
But I apologize for revealing you. I didn't put him out here now. You'll be looking at you, man, out the corner of their eye now saying, wait a minute, I heard that this brother be reading people.
We get out of here.
And I'm laughing, and it's a joyous time because we sitting here and this message of urban peace going out here. And that what the Lord is doing is that we made the call, and this brother was the first one, what you need, what you need, Holy-Apostle, any avenue aspect, I'm there. And that's a brother he always comes with, he always been.
Always.
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 You know.
But you know, the reason, you know, I praise Allah alone, you know, and you know, y'all, you know me.
Yeah, definitely.
I would never raise a man that's not right.
Never.
Because if I raise somebody that's not right, I'm responsible for the damage that that individual would do to somebody else in my name, in my raising them. You understand? So, you know, I say honestly to the people, you know, I know what I'm talking about. I've watched this man for about almost 9 years now, you know, and I could sneak up on him and the brother's right. You know, and there's been times when he's gone places, man, that's so deep into the darkness of our society, He turned to me and said, Holy Apostle, I don't want you coming with me. I don't want your organization to come here and do this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking I'm going to do something general, and he said, no, some people there is not right. I don't want you near them. So he trying to protect me. Even though I told him that the Lord is protecting me. You know? But he knows we've been out here hard rocking.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where some of the other people, like amongst other civic leaders, don't know that we've been out here hard rocking, because we've had something to say that, well, you know, you ain't been out there. Black could testify we've been out there. Black could testify our hearts out there. You know, Black could testify that we stand up for the grassroots people, you know, and people don't want to say it. You know, they want to act like we want to alienate the Crips and the Bloods. Those are our brothers, our sisters, our children.
That's right.
You understand? And I stand with them, you know. And I've had some come up to me and want to rip me off. I had two stick a gun in my face, you know. And because of what I know, I could have took the gun from these individuals and did damage to them, you know. But my Lord is with me, and it said, just, you know, cool out, and it straightened out that situation, you know, because those individuals needed information. See, you come with a gun, and I give you information, and that information is heavier than that gun you got. Okay, you shot down. You understand?
But the beauty of Ahezaah showing us, though, with this Urban Peace Day going forth, is the experience that it's given us in the learning part of it. And I thank the Lord much. I don't begrudge my Lord any that it does to us in this process, because it's all about growth, understanding the true process, what it takes to really get things done on a greater scale. Everybody usually see programs or events that are happening. They always see the end of the thing. They don't see all the behind the scenes work, man. So many days of no, and your phone calling trying to get this thing done. Would you support the sponsors? No, we hear you ain't about, you know, you ain't been out there long enough to get things at the name, establish a name for yourself.
You know, you just brought something to me. You know, we had a brother, you know, grassroots brother, who in his own mind he's great, you know, because he up on the stage. You know, microphone's a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous weapon. And you put the microphone in the hands of a person who's not mature, man, and he could do some damage to the world, you know. But you know, like we say, everything's backwards right now. What's good is bad, what's up is down, what's in, what's out, you know, everything is confused. So, you know, you got people that really rally behind the brother, but, you know, we gave him, you know, a paper while he was on stage. They had a great audience in the park, and brother said that he couldn't read our Urban Peace Day flyer because he wasn't selected to be an MC.
Yeah.
Now that's deep. How you gonna get personal when you saying you love the children?
Right.
You know, you calling for contests where you pay the children in the park on these different occasions for their contests, acting like you love these children. And we talking about urban peace to save these children's lives, and you can't read the flyer to the people, to have the people come to get together with all these various organizations, these nonprofit civic organizations that we trying to bring together so that they can have some dialogue with the people, you know, because see, people don't understand what we trying to do. Even some of them, those groups don't understand what we trying to do. You know, but we trying to set up situations where they can sit and talk with people. And we know they've been setting up their own situations, but what's wrong with another voice calling for peace? Block, you know, what's wrong with us calling for peace? When Jesus came, he was younger than John.
That's right.
And he was younger than a lot of other people that he had to go speak to. And they looked at him like he was a new kid on the block.
Oh, yeah.
But look, Jesus' name's still ringing today.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, you got people who proclaim to be religious people in these organizations.
Yeah.
And we talking about peace. Peace is one of the names of the Lord.
Yes, it is.
And they want to smash us out. They don't want to answer our calls. They don't want to help us out. They want to put obstacles in our way. And they want to say things like, you know, like we've been doing that all the time. Forget what you've been doing. Right. If we doing what you're doing, join in with us, because it's not about us.
That's the whole thing.
It's about the people. Right. It's about these children walking around here with guns half their size.
Yeah.
It's about these children walking around here without education. You know, I'm not going to begrudge you for what you do, because you do what you do and I do what I do. You can't do what I do. I know you can't do what I do, and I ain't trying to do what you do.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So if we all can come together and put everything we have together in one bowl, and we can make some good soup for the people. But if their egos stay in the way, how they gonna help the people? If they out there just patting themselves on the back, saying what great work they doing and lining their pockets with grant money, you know, what are they doing for the people?
Yes.
You know, that's why I love this man here.
Right.
You know, Black is down and dirty.
You know.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm down and dirty. And people get confused about what being down and dirty is. If you want to get with your people, you got to get down and dirty. You got to be ready to take them hits. And Black took a lot of hits. I don't know why he's sitting up here so quiet. You know what I'm saying? And we done took a lot of hits.
Yes. The action speaks louder than the words. You know, a lot
Well,
of people, they say that, but what is the action?
Truth will prevail. Truth will prevail. And Urban Peace Day gonna go on if it's just me and my children, my mama out there.
Yes.
Urban Peace Day is going on.
I'm coming to Urban Peace Day.
There you go. It's going on. You know what I mean?
We'll all be there.
And the thing about it is, Ahezaah gave us an excellent idea. You know, and even some people in the Weekway Park Association have said that this is the best idea that came through Weekway Park in their history.
Yeah, very big, very big.
You understand?
Yes.
And all we trying to do is go back to the days when we were young. I'm a little older than all y'all.
Right.
But I remember the times we used to come out of the projects and we go shooting marbles and the sisters be over braiding hair and doing their nails together and jumping rope, you know. And brothers be having the basketball contests and some brothers be out there boxing and doing whatever they do in the court and martial arts and what have you. You know, you got brothers up in the hallway singing and carrying on. We had everything going on, everything. And on the 4th of July, we always came together. You could always have all the project kids together, and some people off the block in the projects. We gathering together, you know, having a good time. And we just trying to get that back. We trying to get some semblance of that back, to get that mindset back to where we are family.
Yes.
You know? Now, how could you hate that message? How could you not respond to that message? How could you say, oh, I'm upset because I wasn't called to do this? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched Black 45 do many shows. And Black 45 ain't up there on the stage trying to be the star. Like I seen Brother Man who did not want to read our leaflet. You know, he hog up 2 or 3 hours on the stage. Have artists out there. And he done it to one of the greatest artists in the city, in the state. Probably in the country, untitled. Have them sitting out there waiting, then don't let them on. Making sly remarks about taking them in the back of the stage and doing them. Don't know Untitled will break them in half. You know, I keep Untitled calm. And I know the brother because I used to protect the brother when he was a kid, this MC. He want to call out everybody's name about who, you know, put him under his wing. But don't forget, I put you under my wing, too. I put him under my wing, and I did some things for him that he don't even know about in the projects, telling him, look out for little pinwheel.
You know.
But it's all about peace.
It's all about peace.
You know, and you know, I just got a message. It's about peace. Yeah, it's about peace. But see, to have peace, sometimes you got to go to war. You know, inside of myself, I'm warring for peace. You know, when you have people promising you, people in high places in this city promising you things, and then they turn coat on you, you know, they write you little letters that most people can't read through, you know, because they're very intellectual, slyly written letters, but I could see where they saying something and ain't saying nothing. They're not committing themselves for real, but they acting like they are. You know, they politicking, so to speak. That puts you at war. You know, but see, the whole thing about this here, they don't know that Allaah, Ahezaah, Amen, Amen-Ra, call for this. Yahuwah, call for this. They don't know that there is a force here that's going to break all the chains, that's going to break down this system, all that ill thinking. Huh? Yeah. The same one that put the curse on our people and got our kids killing one another and killing their parents and what have you. That's the one that called for Urban Peace Day.
Yeah, it's,
It's
almost like, you take that pure water and drop a one flop of bad fluid in there, and that one fluid gonna spoil the whole thing, and it affects everything. And at the same time, the good idea that the Lord sent down and manifest, and the beauty of this whole thing of the Lord showing is that even though we don't always bring out the Lord's name, it is this guiding force of this whole thing. And because we don't hear the saying that, because what the Lord has shown us now, dealing in this arena like this, you can't so much ring on a religious overtone because people automatically shut down on you. But we come on with a civic movement, part of the third house now of our organization, which is going out there, getting this word out there to the people, to call them to a common goal, which is the peace.
They may shut down on religion, the idea of religion, wherever walk they come from in their own religions, but the common sense of that piece of poison going inside the pure water and making the water in itself poison. But then they, in turn, get used to something that's impure. They because they're swilling it, they're drinking it, maybe it's no fault of their own, they've gotten used to it, but they recognize it's impure once it's clearly pointed out to them that your way of thinking is impure. Look at our children, look at our communities, look at how things we've come down in the midst of all of this material growth, supposed material growth. We got arenas, we got new buildings and everything, but look at our children, look at our minds and stuff like that. When they get used to, but they're used to this impure water. They're used to this. So they reject when they're clearly shown we need something to come here to be for real about bringing urban peace back, bring families back. Family, got their family.
Yeah, but we got some people that got some excellent ideas, but they got other ideas that's keeping their excellent ideas from working. See, if the Lord is not working with you, if the Lord will allow you to make patting your pocket more important than patting the hearts and minds of the people, then you're going to be led astray. And the thing about it is the Lord guides you right and it leads you astray. And if it leads you astray and make you seem right, fair seeming in the eyes of the people, then you leading a whole legion of people astray. You're going to be responsible for it. Now, where people get over is how many people know about the life hereafter? How many people know about the spirit realm? You understand? How many people believe? You see? So you don't see what the Lord do for these people after the curtain of this life go down.
Right.
But I tell you, there's something that's going to take place with every individual after the curtain of this life go down for them. You got the answer. So how can you take religion out? The Lord has blessed us, has commanded us to not compromise so much, but to take religion out of this thing, so much so of Urban Peace Day. And when I say take religion out, take the name of religion out. Huh? Because people don't understand that religion means a way of life.
Right.
Huh? Like we was asked, well, do you have spirituality, going down? Yes, we got spirituality going down, but we ain't got religion going down. Because we want all the people to understand rationality, reason, logic, principles. You see? So we want to have a good time while we educate at the same time. And we want our leaders, these civic leaders, to come out and give something to the people. We call them all these organizations out here, we've called them all to come and give to the people. Now, those who don't show that day, because they would not call us, many of them wouldn't call us back, but those who do not show that day, they need to be put on blast by the people.
Right.
Why you wasn't out there giving us something? Because community A.H.A.D is going to be out there. Modern Mission going to be out there. Black Galaxy going to be out there. You understand? There's a number of others going to be out there that have committed. You know? I want to see all the major groups out there. All the ones that's going, raising all the noise, talking about the mayor and talking about all these different things that's going on in the society. I want to see them all out there, giving away to the people. You understand? Because we at war, we at war. Because we have not solicited anybody for many years. I've done my work without pay for 29 years. You understand? Now, we at war because once we realize we need help financially, then they don't want to hear us. So we still go on and do what we got to do to make sure these things happen. Do they want us to fail? You know, these turncoats, these people who write these letters and these people who politicize, do they want us to fail?
Right.
Why would they want us to fail? Why they not running to this here? One day, the day of independence, so-called independence for the people, freedom, justice, equality for the people, liberation for the people. We want to bring that to the urbanites.
That's right.
Huh?
Yeah.
We want the urbanites to have a voice. We want the lowlifes and the Crips and the Bloods to have a voice. They got a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? We don't want them slain. We want them to have their voice. What's wrong with y'all? Talk to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Let us tell the people.
Right.
You know?
That's true.
That's what Urban Peace Day is about. Trying to bring some sense back to our community.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Trying to cut off the heads of the egomaniacs who think they're great in their own minds because they've been out here doing the work that the Lord calls for them to do.
You know.
Okay.
The Lord speaks about that in His Word, that it's better to give than to receive.
There you go.
It's all about the work, the self-sacrifice in this cause. Now, if organizations out there large put their money where their mouth is, so to speak, and they deal on that plane of truly wanting to help the people, then it should have not even been a hesitancy in anybody's mind. We're here to help you.
Yeah.
Help, like, what's your saying? You always tell, help me, help you, help yourself.
Yeah, help me help you.
And that's the
help
whole
me
thing.
to help you to
You
help
know,
others.
We have a program,
help
y'all have a
yourself.
program. It should, you know, I can't speak in everybody's mind, but it should be because what the Lord has taught me in this education here, that when you make a call, the appeal should get a response back from that.
Right.
Because it ain't about me and about you, ain't about us. It's about those people that we are calling. We are so-called trying to help. And that's the message that's going to be clearly displayed on the Urban Peace that day on that stage.
Right.
We're here for you. We know we heard your cry. I'm like the people of Moses. We heard your cry. The Lord heard your cry. Now, it is sending someone to deliver you out of that mindset of that negativity.
Yeah.
Come out and you can be saved now. There was an answer for your problem. There's a change in your condition that can be changed now today. But the people are saying, we hear the voice, but everybody's trying to gain off us, get something off of us. So now the people that are out there in the trenches are not trusting because they said, it's always what's in it for me.
Yeah.
I know I'm calling to you, but now you got the ulterior motive going on. And when you suspect, or the Lord said, avoid suspicion above all things, says in the Quran. Avoid suspicion.
Yeah.
But they have a right to be suspicious. And I understand their suspicion because as we're going through this process, I understand the suspicion now.
Right.
Because we come there with good intention, and now I see the other, the cutthroat, the backstabbing.
But if there are true leaders, leaders, all right, they would be able to tolerate that until they could properly take the time to investigate.
Why don't somebody ask us what we're all about? Why don't somebody invite us to their organization to sit down and ask us what we all about, is if they got so much concern about us. You understand?
Right.
I talked to a man that I would consider very interesting and intellectually smart man. He has a lot of information. He walked with Malcolm X. He talked with Malcolm X. You know, they bumped elbows together, and we had we had an interesting conversation. But in the conversation, one thing he said to me, he said, I said, it's like we're new kids on the block to them. And he said, yeah, what you have to do is you have to join with these organizations that has already been out here. And if you join with them, then, you could do what you want to do without any hindrances. And I said, well, we've tried to join them, but he understood the fact that we made our moves without joining them first.
Right.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. So in the gist of the conversation, what I picked up is that he's saying we need to get their permission.
Right.
We need to get an agreement with the groups that's already established in the Newark and East Orange and Irvington area before we can go head out and do what the Lord has called us to do. You see? Yeah. Now, this man read the book, Precursor to the Divine Book of Recitation, and he has no qualms with it because he's one waiting for the messenger to come behind Elijah too.
Right.
And he's involved with quite a few organizations. POP is one of them, and he's involved in all the rest of those organizations. And so he's saying, well, what you have to do is calm down and just deal with them and accept them. It don't work like that when a man is commanded by the Lord. Our community is commanded by the Lord Most High. You know, we have just like this thing with us not trying to throw a religious thing, but a civic, social thing.
Right.
That's enough compromise right there.
Who of you want to do things right? To keep up with keeping your lives tight. Tight as in being right with the truth of true insight. Who of you want to do things right? Who of you want to truly succeed in a